What is up, guys? Welcome to another development live stream. We are here tonight. We've kind of got the wrong thing open here. Let's just minimize this. I haven't even got the stuff open. How organized am I right now? Haven't even got. Let's open IntelliJ right now. But thank you guys for joining in. This is kind of like kind of a promptu live stream. I wasn't actually planning, but then I'm just like, what the heck, why not do a live stream? Because I want to work on some more development of this. I really like working on the device mod. I think it's like, it's just fun creating everything inside of it, and yeah, it's definitely fun hanging out with you guys in the chat here, because you guys suggest awesome stuff for this mod. You also suggest, or you also say funny stuff, which I like reading, so thank you guys, everybody in the chat. Can we get some hype right now? Can we get some hype? We need everybody in the chat going crazy. Now, we don't have a moderator today. I don't think King Yoshi will be here today, so keep the chat PG. Do not spam. Spam equals instant timeout, and then if you spam again, that means ban. So there's no point. In trying to spam something in chat. Do you guys hear double music? There shouldn't be double it's probably because some of you guys probably watching the you're probably in the Discord chat listening to the music as well. I do have the Discord music actually playing in this, so if you're actually in the Discord group here, I'm in the developers radio, and we're just listening to the actual songs from that. Let's just have a quick suss and see what's coming up here. Alright, looks like, I guess, another good song coming up right here. Hey, my boy Cray is streaming. That's right, Netfilter. I see you in the chat there. Who came from Discord in the chat right now? Who came from Discord? Because I do announce live streams on Discord, and it's kind of good because pretty much I can do an at everyone tag, and then you actually get a notification straight on your computer here. Because maybe some of you guys don't have your phone on you while you're working on the computer, because sometimes there's no point. I personally have mine over there right now, not using it because I can go on the computer. Craig, do you remember me? I was in the last stream. If you don't, it's okay. Pizza Plays. Don't remember you, but I'll remember you from now on, dude. I'll remember you from now on. Hunter Gamer, welcome back. I actually... Funny thing, Hunter Gamer, I gotta say something for you. I was just searching my username in YouTube and just having a look at recent uploads, and I actually saw your video that you posted regarding me saying your name out, so maybe you can record this. I saw your video, dude, I saw it. How many updates are you going to do for the device mod? It's not really, I don't know. I don't really know if I'm going to do like a crazy amount of updates once I've actually got to a final release, because the final release is supposed to be kind of like that version where everybody can start developing apps on properly without worrying that it's going to break. But if there's going to be more updates, it's just maybe going to be a new device, or maybe even new features in the API that weren't in the initial release. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's get straight into this now. I just want to quickly update you guys on one thing here. I'm going to close off Spotify here. Hold up. I was going to turn off this for a second. I just want to make sure I don't have anything just showing up on live stream here that shouldn't show up. Especially my emails. I don't want my emails being shown up here. Alright, seems like we are good to go now. Let's turn on Minecraft as well. Alrighty, let's go into the world here and let's take a look. Here. Thanks, Cray, for watching. Thanks for watching my vid, Cray. No problem, dude. I saw it. You got excited about it. Do you think you are going to do a collab with Mumbo Jumbo someday to make the ultimate redstone contraption? Probably not. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Mumbo and I are at different kind of skill levels in terms of redstone. Like I'm being honest. He's better than me at redstone. You know. I'm just all about just creating kind of like fun kind of redstone contraptions. I do try to make them kind of as packed as I think they can go. I'm just all about creating fun stuff instead of, oh, I can create a working calculator or something like that. I don't know. Stuff that like you guys can build is what I like to build. So for instance, what I did recently was like the bank system. I feel like that was a really cool contraption that you guys liked. It took me a while to actually figure out how to work. I had a couple of problems while actually developing the redstone for that. But I'm glad I actually fixed it up and, you know. But we're back here now. I did do a little bit of changes. Pretty much I made this a little teeny bit smaller, and now I feel like it's actually good, because before it was like, it seemed too big. It seemed a bit out of proportion, but now it is actually a nice size. It's actually a nice size, so there we go. Now I do gotta fix up one thing, and it's to do with that bottom there. As you can see, it's like got a line across here, which is not good. But yeah, no, it works kind of like normal, so it's like a bit of a drop down. Now I'm still trying to I'm still going to be modifying this kind of item list here, because right now it's kind of like got this here when I feel like it shouldn't have that there. I don't know. I might even make, I don't know. Something I want to do. Is the music loud or not? Because I feel like it's loud. Oh no, it's just loud on my computer. I'm just going to turn it down. If you guys think it's too loud on the stream, let me know. Because I feel like it's, I don't know, it just looks like it's peaking quite high here. Looks like it's peaking quite high here. Hey Cray, I'm going to do another reaction video about this because you said that you saw my video. Cray, young Greg is on. Where is he? Young Greg! You're supposed to be in your den. How do you have access to the internet? I do not know. I do not know. Did you try making some bucket plugins? It's limited, but really fun. I made a gravestone mod into a plugin. Yeah, I actually have made some plugins. Like when I was back in the day when I was doing minefields, that kind of stuff. We wanted to kind of spice up season 2 of it, and I made a couple of plugins. One was like a way to teleport. One was a way to have wands in the game so you can cast spells. I think I made like a I made like a home plugin, which is really cool. Because I like never seen anything like it, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna create this. But yeah, don't really do any more bucket development these days anymore. It is cool though. It is like an easier way to get started with Minecraft modding. It's not as difficult. Rip me, what? It's loud. I think it's too loud. You're abusing the headphone users. Is it like, how the heck is it loud? That's my problem. It's like I'm going... Alright, I'm turning it down to here. Why didn't you guys say it wasn't too loud? I don't know if it's loud or not. Oh my god. I gotta watch my live stream here to check if it's loud. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you guys. Hold up. I stole your cheese and crackers? What the... I thought somebody supplied young Greg with the cheese and crackers. That's what somebody was saying. They supplied him with the cheese and crackers. Live streams, subscriptions. Am I subscribed? I'm not subscribed to my own channel. Good. Ooh, Mr. Crayfish is live. Apparently I run out of data. Alright, seems to be good. I don't know if I trust you guys enough. Alright, there we go. So this is where we were up to. We've kind of got this drop down thing. But what I wanted to kind of work on is... Wait, what... I think I'm in the components branch. Hold up, let's suss my GitHub here. Let's see what's going on. I look very white. I look very white. It's because I'm getting overexposed here. Minefields return? No. Don't think minefields will be returning. There was just a way I coded this. Oh no, you guys can't see it. There was a way I coded this that I didn't like. But let's fix that up right now. Let's fix that up right now. Get. It needs to be a private. Private int get. Get size. And then this is just going to return, not this, return math.max 2 and then this. Basically I'm making it so the item list is more kind of dynamic now. However, I don't know if I'll... Ooh, it's kind of difficult to... Maybe it should be an option. Maybe it should be an option. Because right now what that would do is... let's load... Let's go back into just the mod class here. Let's turn off developer mode. If I load this up right now, you'll see in a second here. You'll see in a second here what I've done. You'll see in a second here what I've done. It's hard for me to explain over code, over words. How do you not use a dark theme? Because I don't. I probably should, especially at night time. But I do like a lot of. I don't know. I got lights on in the background, so it's not too bad. Hold up, what I'm gonna do? Yeah, it's better. Oh god, that actually helps. I got like backlights on my monitor, which like reduce the glare. The only reason as well the dark theme's harder to read on the stream as well, so it's kind of another reason why I don't use it. So you'll see here, there we go. So, slight little bug with item list now. As you can see, it's not looking too healthy. But if I do something like that, yeah, it's kind of, how do you put it? Kind of strange. It's kind of strange right now. Like, you should be able to explicitly say the width and the height. Maybe item list should visible items. Maybe we should have like another one which doesn't have visible items. It's so confusing on what to decide here. Alright, so item list. Alright, we'll just do this. do this for now. Alright, so let's just find every instance of size here and do like get size. Here. That can just be that. Size here, that can just be that now. That can stay the same. That can be that. Alright, there we go. And get height. Oh yeah, that just gets size. Alright, cool. Let's start that again. Wow, we just got a random hype in the chat here. I don't know what's going on here, but we just got a random hype. Do you know anyone who has tutorials on how to create mods? One that are easy to follow and up to date for Eclipse? I do not know of anybody that has created tutorials that are updated. I do want to, I don't know. I don't want to say too. I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to get any hopes up. I don't want to get any dreams. Dreams here going. Mr. Crayfish is the best. You guys are just starting random hashtags in the chat. What is this? But I thank you guys. I actually do want to what's it? I got like some bread that I want to eat. Well, I got to toast it. So maybe during this live stream I have to pop out to the kitchen. I have like a weird problem with these icons. I do not know what went on because I have not touched anything to do with this. And some reason it's just not rendering. I don't know what's going on. So this is kind of the current state of drop downs now. So they kind of by default render like this. However, what I might do is make it so only if you explicitly say how many items are visible, then it's kind of gonna default to this kind of dynamic height. Actually, maybe I'll make it an option. I don't know how I want to do it. Because sometimes you want to explicitly set the height and then sometimes you don't. So that's that. Tell you that. Let's go back to dev mode. And what we're going to do is... This is not final, but let's just write in there. Add option to set height explicitly. To do. Are to do's a thing? I think they are, yeah. Cool. So let's just fix this up. Resized combo box. Item list height is now and make this one. This will. It's now dynamic. This. And then we don't care. Discard those. Alright, cool. Now I can switch back to files here. We are going to do... view branch, compare to components, update from components. Is it going to work straight off the bat? You ask me. Is that working? GitHub. What's your problem? Misspelled height. Oh well. Rest in peace, me. King Yoshi's in Amsterdam. Yeah, the one time I stream at more of an appropriate time for him. Nah, jokes. Jokes on King Yoshi there. I'm not being serious. How old am I? 20 years old. Can you update the mod to 1.12? Maybe. Maybe not. Why is this not working? Maybe I have to synchronize first. Don't know why it wants me to explicitly do that, but you know. Oh, let's turn off these speakers. I got my speakers on here. That's kind of on. Where's the switch for these? There we go. It turned him off. Yeah, my dog asking for my age. What the heck? VBranch, compare to components, update from components. There we go. Thank you. Thanks. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I did spell that wrong. Hey, I spelled explicitly wrong too. Spelling sit explicitly. Alrighty then, so what I want to do now is, inside of file browser, we are going to add, file browser component. Inside of here, we are going to add a private combo box. Yeah, so this is the whole idea of developing a combo box. Is this a type? Oh no, it's not. Alright, cool. We want to do combo box drive. And then pretty much from here, let's find where that is in the code. Here it is. Equals new combo box. Nope. What's this going to take in? String, I think. Yeah. What does it need? An X and Y position. Oh, I do not know what it's going to be, so let's just do that, and then layout.add component combo box drive. All right. We'll do combo box drive. This is really going to be dynamic. It's going to be dynamic, so we don't know what's... Hold up, can we... we can't. It's not supposed to be added to. We can do .set. What is... Did I make that private? Let's just add in a default here. Root. Alright, let's debug that. Let's position this a bit better now. I might also have to fix the list. Hold up, what's the width of this? I didn't hardcode the width, did I? What the flip? Hardcoded the width, what the? I don't want to hardcode the width. That should be... we need another constructor. Same thing, just in width. Hold up, more width. So that should be good now. Did the music stop? Did the music stop? What the fudge? Let's keep that going. Or did the actual bot just die? Did the bot just die? I think, yeah, the bot's gone. The bot is literally gone. Yeah, it's offline. What the? Must be, hold up, let's have a look. Announcements. Dino is restarting, please wait till it comes online. Okay. Oh, that was yesterday. What the? Don't know what's going on there. Don't have any music now. This seems appropriate to watch while I'm coding at work. It probably is it's appropriate. It's not distracting at all. Cray, I'm watching you on 2 devices just because I feel like it. Oh my god. There's dedication. It's like, nah, I can't see enough of Cray, so I need 2 going right now. What the heck? I got a notification for a comment. That's strange. Okay. I got a notification for a comment. Oh no, it's because I'm on my second channel, that's why. Alright. That's different. Oh, what the heck? How are these working now? Can someone explain that? 10 questions science still can't answer. Can someone explain that? These are just now working. How are they just working randomly now? How? Can someone explain? I'd like to know. Because that's not normal. That is not normal. That's some paranormal activity right there. And these are apparently now rendering. I didn't even touch anything. They just started rendering back properly themselves. What will I do? What will I do? Oh no, it's because this is 5. No, that's right. Alright. So. Yeah, this is the problem. See how this is like this size now? When I want it to explicitly actually be that kind of that size. Maybe add an option like set dynamic. Where did that? I added it to the wrong thing. My bad. There we go. Let's position that. Oh, we can like copy this almost. Maybe like 25. 26. 5. Whoop. that looks pretty good. Now we also need to explicitly say the width of width as well. I got hiccups for some reason. Let's say 40. Hold up, 32. I just like the number that. Oh, well, apparently that worked. It didn't work. Alright, I'm restarting. I'm restarting that because that didn't seem like it's working. Cray, the right arrow's out of place. I feel sorry for people with OCD. What? What right arrow? People said magic. Yes, it is simple magic. Ah, the right arrow on the taskbar. Is that what you're saying? Ah, that one there. Yeah, it's because it's not filling up all the available slots. Alright, so that didn't work. That did not work. Why didn't that work? Oh, what the? I think I know why. Maybe cast this as an int. Alright, that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. We have to go back to list here, and this has to be an array. We might explicitly make these arrays because that's a bit of a problem. But we gotta restart the game. Whoa, spam. Alright, there we go. Let's start that now. Yeah. Getting the wrong overload. Didn't know what it was. Because I was putting it into that one. And then it was thinking it was an object. But now that I just explicitly said that. Cray, what time do you sleep and when do you wake up? My sleeping schedule right now is quite bad. I'm going to bed at like 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. Then I get up at like 10. Not 10, probably like 11 a.m. So yeah, it's not that good right now. I do want to fix it up and actually have more of a normal kind of schedule where I wake up at like 8, 9 o'clock and then go to sleep at like 12. That would be like I should be asleep, you know, like now. But because my schedule's a bit off whack, that's kind of a bit of a problem. Alright, it needs to be a bit wider than that. So let's go 44. 44. It's good luck. We can't see it because the thing's in the wrong position. Let's go 44. What was that? Is that going to position it better? the whole idea here is that let's go 70. The whole idea why I'm implementing this is so we can have like USB drives. So like this will be like a drop down that has like available drives. So by default we'll have root on there. However, there might be like USB or something like that as well. So you can change around which one we're currently inside of. Then let's also, what was that? Get path. Let's copy that. It won't work. I should add an option into the combo box to set the formatting. But pretty much what we want to do here is get rid of, we'll just get that. Get rid of that. We can bring that back as well now. Ugh, where are you? I don't know if I like those 2 dots there. Let's get rid of the 2 dots. Let's just do that. So that's a bit better. Wait, are you going to make a device to put stuff on so you can have like the same stuff on one computer like a USB stick? So yeah, like a USB stick will be like a way so you can transfer data between 2 computers as it works in real life, pretty much. So like, let's say you create a masterpiece inside a pixel painter here. You can pretty much, because this, I know not pixel, once pixel painter implements files here, but in NoteStash, for instance, sorry, we can create like a folder. Hold on, let's just do hello dot. Let's just do text. Let's just do hello. Hello, it's me. Save that. Ignore that name. But if we go to a file browser here, let's go back. We can go into like application data, NoteStash, and then here we have like a file called hello. Hold up, what was the original? It was 26, wasn't it? It was 26 across. Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure of it. What's the new distance for it? New 26 is 72, so I figure a calculator. 72, take 26, 46, cool. So I just need to fix this up here. Um, 190. 190. Alright, 144. Oh, it's still a little bit too long. Thought I did that right. It's 26. I don't know. Maybe like 136. Still too long. 130. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Here as well. There we go. Alright, cool. That note file had a text editor icon by it, even though you didn't name it with a file extension. How did it determine that? Did it automatically add and then hide the txt extension? Basically, internally, this file has got information about which application it actually opens with. So it pretty much stores the ID of the application with the file. So yeah, pretty much what I can do here actually, I'm not sure if I've even showed this off. Pretty much I can actually double click this file here and it'll open up NoteStash with that file, with that actual file, and then it just kind of opens the application like normal. If I double click the file like that, we can go back here. Pretty cool and all that stuff. Move your face, please. The lyrics of Hello. I am back from Amsterdam. Welcome, King Yoshi. We need your help in here. There's been a couple of spam. I've been able to kind of handle it, but I need your help in here. So that's good so far. But yeah, as I said, pretty much I want to be able to hide this. I want to hide this, right? Hide this if it's not more than the visible length. So let's say I've explicitly said that there can be at least 6 visible items. After that, add in this kind of scroll bar here to allow me to go through all the items, because there might be 7, but I've explicitly said only 6 items should be visible. So that's one thing I want to do. We also need to add in a listener. We need to add a listener here called a change. I don't think I've actually implemented a change listener. But pretty much whenever this value here actually changes, then let's send a kind of an event out so people can do stuff with it. Because what I want to do is basically, let's say we're in the root folder here and then we go to USB. We want to actually get the data of that USB, then load it up here and show it off. Now, I think I was just wondering why this was has a bit of a gap here now. And that's because we changed around how the width of an item list actually works. That's kind of one thing you guys are going to remember if you are going to be developing for this, that this mod is still in alpha. And things can break. Things can break. I'll purposely break things because it's not a final version of the API. The only once we actually have a full initial release 1.0.0, that's when the API will stay and won't change at all. And then that's kind of where I'll have to do workarounds for things just so I can keep backwards compatibility. I'm not working on USB things so far. I'm kind of just working on a way to actually... I mean, that's probably what I would do now. I don't know if I'm going to implement USB right now because there's a lot more to do before I can start actually implementing the USB system. I mean, I still could actually implement this. I don't know. I do want to work on that component though. That's kind of something I need to work on before I can actually move on here, because you have to kind of work in a linear fashion here. Can't do anything like ahead. I can't really do anything of ahead here to do work on the file browser. But I know that's a good start so far. We've added in a combo box, which is, you know, dope. We can actually select different values here. The combo boxes are actually quite awesome. Oh god. Oh jeez. Let's not go into that. Like, I mean, yeah, combo boxes are good, but also what I implemented, I kind of renamed this. If you guys watch my previous live streams, you would have seen me create this system interface class here. Before I called it dropdown, but now I've actually got the correct terminology and it's called a context. So a context is like this here. This is a context, but this is specifically a context menu, but I've gone for something a little bit more generic because pretty much I've made it so anybody can create any sort of type of context. It doesn't have to specifically be a menu here. It can be anything you want, which I like. I like the kind of making it really versatile in a way. I really like that. Yeah. Yeah. So I still gotta figure out a way to, oh no, that doesn't really matter too much. But for combo boxes here, if you have a custom value, oh no, I can do that still. Yeah, I just gotta make sure that I can still implement a listener for custom combo boxes here. But then there's still also for laptop, yeah, context. So it's really awesome because that's gonna allow me to actually do stuff like right-clicking in the actual laptop now, which was not actually possible before until I implemented this system. A flash drive is a pen drive or like a legit USB. I don't know who calls it a flash drive. You got a flash drive? Who's got a flash drive here? I need a flash drive. I should actually make, I'll probably do it after this live stream. I got like some brioche bread that I just want to have like a couple of pieces of because it's like the dopest bread ever. Who here likes brioche bread? It's not good for you, but it's nice. Context matters. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I used the word term drop down, but then I figured out like so much better using that. It makes so much more sense in my head when I see open context. Also, this whole thing opened up so much like new things that you guys can actually do. Should I showcase what you could actually do with this? Cause it's like pretty cool. It's pretty cool if you ask me. Let's have a look. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe we'll just do it in like combo box here just for fun. Now let's do it on something that maybe, let's just go to laptop here. We can do like handle mouse input, handle click move, handle click here. Handle click. here we can do like, we'll do this for just fun. Like I'm not gonna, I guess mouse button equals 1. I think's right click, I don't know. I think it is. We can do like laptop, get system, open context. Let's just do like a kind of a bit of a dummy layout here. Test equals new layout. Width, let's just do 100 by 100. Test dot set background. Draw, let's just do GUI.draw rectangle Y1. Color red. Let's just do like a test dot add new label 55. Hello. Is that right? Oh no, it's the wrong way around. I need to fix that up. Left and top should be like the first parameters on all components. And then we do here open context, and then we'll also do mouse X, mouse Y, take 100. Gonna make it open upwards. Let's go run here. Because it's dope what this is going to allow you to do. It's dope. I still got to implement some kind of standard things for you guys. So like, let's say you want something like this in the mod. Then I can figure that out. I've still got to determine how it's going to work though. Because let's just see what happens here. Okay. I was just gonna determine how like these would open up in case it's like goes off screen or something like that, but you'll see here in a second. Does Cray read the chat? Yeah, I read the chat. So if we right click the bottom here now, we should. Alright, I think we did the wrong. Let's just test what this is. Stop. Need to run that in debug mode. Could you make your own script system, like your like own programs written in game, maybe a JavaScript engine like Computercraft uses? I don't know if I will do that. I feel like it's kind of out of my knowledge to implement a scripting system. I've honestly never done it before, so it'd be like learning something like brand new. I mean, it's possible for even yourself to actually write your own application which takes in applications using that script system. So you can run you have an application, and then inside that application you have like a list of all these custom coded applications with that script system. It's like an API within an API. Oh my god. So if we right click here now, oh no, we weren't tracking. Really? Skipping breakpoints. Mouse button 1. Yeah, it's definitely mouse button 1. Don't know why it's not opening the context. It should be opening the context. I've probably just done something wrong here. Test width height. You know, you don't want to set the should be working. Don't know why it's not working now. Open context, layout to update components. Let's test if it's actually rendering the component. I don't know why it's not working. It should be. Let's not skip the breakpoints here. Is it closing the context? Ah, it's closing it like straight away. What the? I should really test, because what I'm doing here is like I'm testing this straight away as soon as it opens. It should like open it. I know why. It's because this is getting handled before the context. This should actually be above even the bar. It should be the kind of most prioritized one here. So if I do perform reload classes, alright, crashed. It crashed. Can you allow other developers to add other devices they take an instance of iSystem? iSystem isn't kind of like a thing yet. It's kind of just an interface. I'm still trying to figure out, like, I'm still trying to make it so you can develop, like, have more devices with a different sized screen. However, it's kind of trying to figure out how I can actually have applications which can go across different devices. It may be that I end up doing something where you say, okay, this application is for X device only. And if you want to develop it for like another device, you kind of got to develop a separate application. As bad as that sounds, like how I've coded this right now, it's not going to allow for kind of what you see on like, it's not going to allow for responsive applications. And that's just kind of how it is. And like pretty much if I made it responsive, it's going to change around the whole entire way this thing is completely programmed, and it's going to just blow everything up pretty much. So it may be like, oh, this is a desktop application, but then maybe like even if you develop it for like a phone, it might be more of like a basic version of your application. I don't know. Because like it does seem like okay, why would I code it twice type thing, but maybe that's what it would have to be. I mean, that's kind of what happens in real life as well. You got a Minecraft edition for the computer, but that's not coded the same way as it's coded for the Pocket Edition, you know? So you still have to do two different versions if you want to do it, make it work for two different devices. Cray, with a gaming 504 is an alt of an account I banned last time called Ender Gaming and would like to know if he can be unblocked. Yeah, I can do something about that. Whoa. Let's not bring up that. Ender Gaming, I don't know which one it is. Ender Gaming 345. Ender Gaming 345. Because that's all I see. Wait, no, here we go. Hold up. I think these are the... How do I see who's like... These must be the banned people. You have to help me out what his name is. Whoa, jeez. Okay, so there we go. That's what I was trying to achieve. So look, we can just like bring up this. And it's just like a layout in the middle of nowhere, you know? So you could be like, oh, what's here? I know that won't work. You'd be like, what's here? And bring up like a menu being like, open up task manager here. You know? You could do that pretty much. That's kind of the whole aim of this, is like, bring up task manager. And these are all interactable as well. That would be cool. You could be like, adjust time settings. Adjust time settings. I have to, yeah, again, I have to figure out how to make it so it doesn't like render off in like above the application here. That'll be something I have to deal with, but I can probably pull it off. Yeah, that's the only one I see in the game. Alright. That should have fixed it up, hopefully. Just use two different layouts. Switch event, left mouse, middle mouse, right mouse. So that's pretty cool. Now you can actually do that. That's gonna like, it takes it to the whole next level, this mod. So this is kind of like the first stages of it. Maybe we'll work on this next live stream, actually like developing a proper like context menu. That might be cool. Maybe, do you guys want to see that as the next live stream, or maybe we continue working on file browser and get this working? I don't know. I don't know which one. Alright, so we're here. Oh my god, we can still bring it up anywhere. So yeah, what I've done is like bad, because I can bring it up anywhere pretty much. Don't do that. Let's fix up this item list. I think that's going to be the next stage here. Did we change anything? Yeah, we did. We changed a lot of things here. I kind of want to commit these into the components directory. Because the components is like, I've like merged from it like two times already. I've merged from it 2 times. Have a look at this. One there and one there. I probably shouldn't have like merged. I want to do like one merge only. So, oh yeah, I did. I moved this thing where it again should have been done in the components branch. Oh my god. Why do I keep doing this? Can I switch it over? Alright, I can't do that. Taskbar. Alright, let's undo taskbar here. Undo. That's not finished, so I can't change that. Oh my god, this is not good. Alright, file. Let's just save these files somewhere. Alright, discard. Don't worry about that. We might be able to change the components now. No! Item list and laptop apparently conflicting. Go to components now. Item list is conflicting. Oh. Let's discard my renaming here. Components. Now we can go back to here. There we go. Alright. Fixed overloading. Fixed. Added second. Added seconds. Add to specify. Added constructor specify width of combo box. Alright, easy. And then we need to fix up in laptop here. This is just going to be below that. Oh no, we did that wrong. How do I think it's that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no. Please add Siri. Oh my god. I didn't think I'll add Siri in. That's way too complicated. That's like developing Siri. You know how much technology goes into Siri? Voice recognition. Learning to understand different accents. It's way out of my league. Way out of my league. Add in phones that we can use to text, please. Yeah, I want to add in phones. Don't worry, that's going to come. That's going to come. I want gun mod, said Christopher. Yeah, I'm going to release the gun mod soon. I want to add like a minigun to it, and also need to add in all the crafting recipes and such. I want it like... One thing I want to learn in modding is how to add in my own kind of custom buildings into villages. Because people have done it before, and there's ways to do it. Like, there is implementations in the Forge API to actually allow you to add in buildings. Because I'd like to actually add in, like, a building which sells guns, kind of like GTA 5, where you have them up on the wall. I think that would be sick. Have them up on the wall there, and then you can, like, purchase them. That would be really cool. Mastercoder back at it again. I'm not Mastercoder, but thanks for the compliment. Fixed ordering of clicking with context. And then the last change wasn't anything. Alright, cool. Alrighty then. How much time we got? We got 20 minutes left. I'm going to be ending the live stream in 20 minutes here. Now, I didn't do any shout outs in this live stream, unfortunately. Next live stream, I'll remember to do that. Now, if you haven't already, and you're enjoying this live stream so far, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button. We need it snapped right in half. And if you want to keep up to date with all these development live streams and get notified, make sure you press that post notification button or bell, whatever you want to call it. People call it the bell notification. I call it the post notification. Some people call it the cheese notification. I don't know who calls it the cheese notification, but I'm sure somebody out there calls it the cheese notification. Press that notification button and get notified when I am doing live streams. Can you do a tutorial of Cray's mansion? I wish I could get in contact with Cray. I'm not sure about Cray. I don't know what Cray's mansion is. Wish I could get access to Cray's mansion. Alrighty, what are we going to do? Alright, so what we're going to do is in item list here, we're going to have, let's just pop these features in straight away. Let's put them in a better location. Get height, get size. Let's do it here. Public void set. Like, I just feel like I don't know how to like say it in terms of like should I do it as that or should it be like a variable? So visible items. Max visible items. Because like here it could just be like boolean show but then that breaks everything. I mean, I could just create another constructor. And then we need to add in a boolean protected so we'll set default to true to show all. Two people hit the dislike button, not me. Oh my god. How did I learn to code Java? College? I would say, I mean, I've gone to university and I'm kind of on a break right now, but I would say like university strengthened my knowledge of it. And it actually did teach me a lot about, I did learn about a lot about C++, which is really good. And it was like really bad with C++, but then it actually helped me out a lot. But a lot of like programming's not something you can like it's not like something you can go like to university and be like, these guys are going to teach me how to program. And after this, I'm going to be like the best programmer ever. It's really about kind of hold on, let me just make sure I'm going to use the right word here, because I want to explain this good. Hold up. I want to make sure I'm using the right word here. I mean, like, it's kind of like it's basically, if you want to be able to learn programming, it's kind of like you got to do it yourself in a way. Like, as much as university will teach you, it's kind of up to you to go home and just play around with code yourself, learn everything, play around with it. Because, like, as much as they can say at university, like, oh, this does this, that does that, this is how you write an if statement, you're not going to learn unless you actually write the code yourself. And I've been like, I almost code every single day. Like, think about that. Think about learning like another language, for instance, like as in terms of speaking, like learning German or learning French or whatever language. If you're doing that every single day for like 5 hours, you're gonna be able to learn. You're gonna be able to learn a lot real quick, you know. So that's kind of like with university, is that they teach you all this stuff, but you've really got to put it into practice and put the hours in yourself to actually be able to learn it. So yeah, a lot of stuff that how I learned how to program is pretty much just myself coding every single day, seeing what my mistakes were, learning from them. I'm still not the best programmer. I do things that I probably shouldn't do. There's probably things that people see me do that will ask, like, why are you doing it like that, you know? There's probably better ways to do everything. I will be going through all my code and sussing it out, so optimizing it and that kind of stuff. So that will come later on. It's just kind of about just, you know, getting a working version while still being good code, not just crappy code. I am trying to write good code here still. Ooh. Doesn't streaming while coding distract you? It can, but you get used to it to stream at the same time. That's why, like, I won't be looking at the chat for like half an hour sometimes, because I am actually coding. So we got show all here. So how we want to actually play around with this behavior is in size here. If show all return visible items. Pretty easy. Pretty easy if you ask me. So if show all return visible items. Now the more complicated part is determining when to show the sidebar, and oh no, it's not actually difficult. So we need to go back to render here, and I'm pretty sure it's this bit here. The problem is, like, add, oh no, here we go. So when we add an item, set selected index. Alright, do we have to? Alright, so it looks like it's an add item. So here's where we want to kind of trigger everything. So if somebody adds an item, well, let's test for update. So this dynamic is going to go update buttons. Update alright, hold up. So this here, this is kind of just the sidebar thing. this is only going to show if get items. I don't know, is there a get size? If items dot size is more than visible items, then let's draw this, because that's when we should start drawing the sidebar, I think it is. All right, and then ugh. Then pretty much we want to have an update buttons here. I was thinking about doing it inside of here, but then we're updating the buttons like every single time here. So like I want to change this around. Update buttons. Don't know how. Let's just say private void update component. I might change that around later on, just because I don't like the naming of it. Like, I want to fix this up. I don't like how this is, because I want to use update buttons as it. So update component, if this case that case, then button up dot set visible true, button down dot set visible true. This can also be different as well. It can just be that. Then I don't have to write an else statement. So update component. By default, let's set these false. Okay, so set enabled false. Button up. Set visible false. Button down dot set visible false. Now the only problem we also got to fix up here is adjusting the height here. So it's only this one we're going to worry about, and it should only be this again. Update component. So it should be something like button down dot height equals that again. All right, is it height or is it? Well, it's not height. It's the top offset. We don't have access to that. Button component protected. Do we have access to that? Kill. Say hello to being public. Let's just do that. Not that I wanted to do that. There's no get left. There's no set. There's no point doing a setter and a getter. Item list. Alright, so that's how you fix that up, I think. And then update component will get called when we do this. Oh, actually, only here. There's no point calling it when it doesn't add anything. And then here as well. And boom. Theoretically, that should be it. So by default, it shows everything. All right. So if we go on item notes dash here now, should work good. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat here for a while. If you value time, then don't go into IT. Oh my god. Zachary, what are you doing? Wonder what the if you want to add custom houses to village, you should take a look at the structure villager pieces and map gen structure IA, but you may need reflections or ASM for this. I'm pretty sure they have there's a thing in the Forge API or something like that actually allows you to register custom recipe houses. Oh no, what am I talking about? Custom houses in the villages, because it seemed like it actually would. I don't know, I'll have a look. I'm pretty sure there is something. See, what the... I don't get what's going on here. Have a look now. The icons decide to not render now. Does anybody know what's going on here? You guys know what's going on? Oh, that's one thing I forgot to do, is adjust the width. Oh no, I think it's something to do with this. I know what it is. Don't worry, guys. I think I know what the problem is. It's because this version, this components is built off the master, where I think it's built off the master branch, whereas I think in the file browser, I think I fixed something up. So that's why it's not showing. We need to, by default, not specify this. Not specify that there, but do that. So what was that doing? This dot width, okay. So hopefully, if I go down here, oh yeah, this is the problem that I was trying to figure out here. Oh, maybe I can just do if button up dot is. No, there's no way for me to check if it's visible. I don't have a way to check if it's visible. Yeah, this is one thing. I don't have like I need like an option to test if it's visible. To test if these buttons are actually yeah, we gotta fix that up. Set visible. Public boolean is visible. We need to add that in. Don't know why I didn't add it in straight away. Yeah, guess what then. Gets what There we go. And then we can just do like if. Oh no, it's still a problem. Is visible. Yeah, I don't know. Can someone do my homework? Oh my god. It's actually past time of my live streaming here, so I'm unfortunately going to have to end up this live stream today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. We did get some progress done, which is always good, so thank you guys for joining in. Again, if you haven't already, make sure you snap that like button, put on your post notifications so you get notified for when the next live stream is on. And also, I would suggest joining the Discord channel because I always announce there when I'm actually going live. But that's it, guys. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Bye. Maybe tomorrow. So watch out. Watch out for tomorrow. Bye, guys.